week I come here, I'm preceded by about 8 singer-songwriters, and they always insist for the first 2 minutes of their act in talking and trying to be funny. Well, 2 of us, 2 can play that game, you know. Seriously, I need to win this competition tonight. Everyone's got to vote for me. Okay, I need that 200 quid. 9 warm-up acts do not come cheap. You'd think I'd be able to pay for it, being a fire chief and all. I work for the Glasgow Fire Brigade, and you all have heard of the terrible tragedy at the Glasgow School of Art a few weeks ago. No one likes to see that. No one likes to see Muriel Gray crying. She's hard enough to look at laughing, but when she's crying it's terrible. I turned up there. I'm the fire chief. We had every single truck in the area. We had them coming over from the Lothians. I set up my command post and I got my crews together and we got ready to go in there. It was horrible. It was horrible out there. Everybody was crying, weeping, their eyeliner was running. That was just the male students. Firemen hate that. We cut people out of cars most weeks, but this was the most horrendous scene we'd ever faced. Okay, so I got 3 crews together, 3 groups together. We got ready, we got our axes, we got our hoses, we got our fire extinguishers, we had our walkie-talkies, a breathing apparatus. We went in there. That fire was hell. We went in there, we broke the door down. We went through the first hall. You know, it was a degree show, they were all setting up their art for the degree show that week. It was a tragic situation. We went into the first room. I have to make some tough decisions as a chief in the fire brigade. You can't save everything, you can't save everybody. We went into the first room. Oh, God, everybody's behind me. Big tough guys, tattoos. We're all there. And we're I've still got the smoke in my lungs. We're standing there. I go into the first room. What have we got here? Okay, we've got a penguin sitting on a bicycle reading an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, it is an indictment. It is an indictment of neoliberal capitalism. Can I have a glass of water up here? It's an indictment of neoliberal capitalism, but is it searing? What do you think, guys? No, we've got bigger fish to fry. Let's go on to the next room. Tough decisions we have to make in the fire brigade. I got to the next room. Thank you, Letch. What a bottle. I got to the next room. Well, in fact, I'd sent one of the crews ahead. My lieutenant. We don't call him lieutenants. I can't remember what we call him, but he's my junior chief of fire brigade, and I'm the chief. I'd sent him on ahead with a small crew, and I met them in the corridor. The place was filled with smoke, and he came out and he said, "Boss, I've been in one of the rooms down the corridor. I've been in 3 of them. I've been in one of them. The first one, what was it like? What did you see?" He said, "Well, it was kind of brack. It was a little bit of early Picasso. It was definitely a kind of cubist thing going on there. But I don't know, Chief. I don't know how to... Well, tell me. No, it was kind of... God, don't tell me, man. Was it kind of derivative? Yes, it was. Fuck that place. Let's get on. We've got something to save here. We've got to get in there and get the best stuff out of here. We can't come in here for any chicken shit. We've got all the bodies out. We need the best art out. Let's keep going." So we broke into the next room. The place was full of rubble. It was full of broken wood. We broke through. We used our axes. We pushed the stones aside, pushed everything aside. It was only when we got to the opposite wall there was a little plaque. It turns out we just walked through a big installation art piece. Ah, shit. Doesn't matter, it looked like crap anyway. The decisions we have to make in the fire brigade. Anyway, finally we got to the last room. I looked around me. The guys were arrayed behind me. Big guys, axes and everything. We gasped. We looked around the walls of this room. Beaches. Waiters serving cocktails. Butlers. People dancing on the beach. Umbrellas. We thought, shit guys, we gotta save this stuff. This is art! This is art! It's late Vetriano, something like that, I don't know, but let's get this stuff out. So we saved it. It was a tough day, but we saved that stuff. I'm not actually a fire chief, that's just a conceit of that joke. Actually, I'm a stand-up comic, and I was working up at the Meadows the other day. I was doing a gig in the Meadows for the Forest Cafe. It was a little tent in a field, and there were millions of people around, sitting in little corners, doing their barbecues, tiny little children in the front, adults, you know, people who just weren't really there for a stand-up. I mean, it was too light. It was like 3:45. You can't do it in the light. You can't do things in the light. You need some kind of cover. You need the dark corners. Anyway, I realised, okay, the demographics not quite right. There's small children here, and there are adults. What am I going to do? I'm going to have to do something. So quickly I thought on my feet. It was seamless. I started off like this. I started off for the children. I see a mouse, there on the stair, right there, a little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip-clippity-clop on the stair. So I was fucking Bette Midler last week. And we just finished a big long session. And this is my sack from Meadows, by the way. We just finished a session and she was humming a little tune to herself, as she likes to do after several orgasms, from a guy who if he isn't a fire chief, can do a damn good act of one, especially in bed. And she was humming that tune. Don't tell Barbara Streisand, by the way, she'll be crushed. But she was humming that tune, did you know that you're my hero? You are everything I wanted to be, or something like that. You make me fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings. What did you say, Bet? Wind beneath my wings. You fly higher than an eagle because of the wind beneath your wings. That's odd. Is it? Bet, are you sure? It was wind under your wings. I'm the wind under your wings. I don't think I think you've got a fairly poor grasp of fundamental aeronautics, Bet. Because if you'd know anything, if you knew fucking one thing about aeronautics, you would know that it's not the wind under your wings that's decisive in flight. It's the wind over your wings. Because you see, Bet, there's a leading edge to a wing that causes the air passing over the wing to pass more quickly over the top than the bottom, than below the wing, causing a low area of pressure, an area of low pressure. So actually, Bet, I told her, and this is why I split up with her, because I just can't sleep with women who aren't very intelligent, frankly. The song should really be, you make me fly higher than an eagle. I don't know the tune. Can someone hum it? Because you are the low pressure area above my wing. I've been Jonathan Hartley. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you.
Jonathan Hartley. Jonathan and I have been talking about bringing in some comedy, some early evening comedy, so stay tuned to that.